Holidays traditions really shine through. A common Norwegian tradition is making lefse, and Kiara Brown shows us how to make it in this week's Cooking with KX.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching another Cooking with KX. As you can probably tell, I'm not in my normal kitchen today. I'm on location at my in-laws' house because my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, and I are making lefse. They are Scandinavian, and I had never tried lefse before I became a part of this family. But I absolutely love it, and we always eat it around the holidays. So I figured we would make it for our final 2022 Cooking with KX. And bless my mother-in-law's heart, because this is a project. A little disclaimer, this is our first time making lefse, so there was a little bit of a learning curve for us, but honestly, I feel like it turned out perfectly. To make this, you will need some specific tools, and this is a process, so just bear with us. Enough talking, let's jump right in.
You will see us making smaller batches for the sake of fitting everything into the mixer, but the exact measurements to a 5-pound bag of potatoes are 2 sticks of full-fat butter, 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 2 cups of flour plus more for rolling out the dough. Peel your potatoes and cut them into even cubes. Make sure to cut out any rough or brown parts. Boil them until soft, about 30 minutes. Strain the potatoes and let them sit in the strainer for a while to get as much moisture out of them as possible. Add butter to the potatoes and mix until butter is completely melted and combined. Then rice the potatoes into a baking sheet of some kind. Let the riced potatoes sit on the counter for about an hour and then set them in the fridge overnight. This dries the potatoes out, which is crucial when making the dough. The next day, take out the potatoes and in a large bowl, mix the potato and butter mixture, cream, sugar, sifted flour, and salt all together with an electric mixer. You should end up with a dough that is somewhat consistent to a bread flour consistency, but a little bit more crumbly. Then start rolling the dough into balls. We rolled them into a ball that is slightly bigger than a golf ball. Now for the fun part. Heat your lefse grill to 450 degrees. To start, you'll need a 1/3 cup of flour to coat the rolling mat cloth and also the rolling pin cloth. Massage the flour in and be liberal with the flour. Keep the lefse balls in the fridge and get a couple out at a time. Gently form it into a disc with your hands and place it on the mat. Roll it out as evenly as possible, and the dough should be rolled out extremely thin, so much so that you should be able to see through it. Once the lefse is flat as possible, use the turning stick and gently slide it underneath the center of the rolled out disc. You should be able to get all the way under without tearing the dough. Lift the rolled out dough that has the stick midway through it and drape it onto the edge of the preheated lefse grill. You should be able to gently lay out the first half of the disc onto the grill, and then by turning or rolling the lefse stick, fold the other half onto the grill. Start a timer for about 45 seconds, then flip the lefse, letting it cook on that side for about 30 seconds. This part was trial and error. We started to eye it more than worrying about the timer. Then once we saw the big bubbles start to develop on the other side, we removed the lefse and laid it on the drying rack. We got a little assembly line going and we started to get the hang of it. The traditional way to serve this is with butter and sugar and then rolling it up tightly. After a while, we were so full of flour, so we started the storing process. Once 3 pieces of lefse are completely cooled, stack them on top of each other and fold twice, making a triangle. Store them in a Ziploc baggie, keep them in the fridge, or put them in the freezer. They can last up to a year in the freezer. This was such a fun experience, and I hope you make lefse with your family too, and that this recipe can help. See you all in 2023.
For a full list of ingredients and step-by-step instructions, just go to our website or our Facebook page. Yep, lots of Norwegian families, they pick out a good winter day to do that.